Hello everyone, you're welcome back to Shabest online tutorial. In today's tutorial, we're going to learn how to find the visible solution of unbalanced transportation problem using least cost method. So the question on the board read was, find the initial basic visible solution of the following transportation problem using least cost method. And here is the destination. We have 3 demand and 4 supply. So for a transportation problem to say to be balanced or unbalanced, if the supply is equal, the sum of supply is equal to the sum of demand, then we say that that transportation problem is said to be a balanced one. But if the sum of the supply is not equal to the sum of demand, then we say that the transportation problem is said to be unbalanced. And if the transportation problem is unbalanced, we are going to create either dummy column or a dummy row. So let's look at this question. If we sum supply here, 20 plus 29 plus 26 plus 47 is going to give us 122. Then let's see demand. 11 plus 32 plus 59 is going to give us 102. So therefore, this transportation problem is said to be unbalanced transportation problem. Now we're going to create a dummy column because the demand is not balanced. The sum of supply is 122. The sum of demand is 102. What is their difference? The difference is 20. That means the demand needs 20 to be balanced. Now, to balance this, we are going to create another dummy column to balance the column for demand. So we create D4. So in your paper, you make sure you rewrite the destination. But here we are going to move this supply to this place. Supply. Then we move this 20 here. Then we move 29 here. Then we move this 26. Then this 47. So that we can cancel this and so that it can allow us to create another fresh column. So we clean this. And also we clean this. Now we're going to create another fresh column. So here is going to be what? D4. So we have successfully created column. So our focus here is to balance demand. So here we are not going to put anything in the column for what? For supply. So this is going to be 0, 0, 0, then 0. But in the demand, we are going to add their differences. What is their differences? 120 minus 102 is going to be what? 20. So we are going to put 20 here. So that if you add 20, 29, 26, 47, is going to give us what? 122. And similarly, when we add 11, 32, 59, and 20 is going to give us. Now, this destination is balanced now. Now, we're going to use what? Least cost method to find the transportation cost. Now, how are we going to use least cost method? Remember, as the name implies, least. We are going to start our allocation from the least value in the destination. What's the least value here? The least value is 0. So the next thing you are going to consider is the minimum allocation. So if we pick this 0, we have tie here for 0. If we select this 0, the allocation is going to be what? You compare the supply and demand correspond to this 0. So the supply is 20 and the demand is 20. So we can supply 20 here. So let's look at this 0, 20 and 29 and 20. Here is 26 and 20, 47 and 20. So the minimum here is going to be what? 20. So we are going to allocate this 20. Then we cancel this one, we cancel this one. Therefore, we have allocated all this 20 here. So we can delete this, delete this. Also here we allocate the whole 20. We can delete, and delete this column. Now we're going to focus on this cell. So what is the next list number? The next list number is 4. And we notice that we have another 4 here. This is what we call a tie. We have same 2 number. So the first allocation is going to be on the maximum allocation. So which one is maximum allocation? For instance, when we select this 4, the allocation is going to be what? We compare the supply and demand correspond to this 4. So the demand is 59 and the supply is 29. So if we are to do the allocation, we're going to allocate 29 here. Now let's check the second 4. The supply is what? 47 and the demand is 11. If we are to do the allocation, we're going to allocate the minimum, which is 11. So which one is the maximum allocation? The maximum allocation is going to be this 29. So therefore, we allocate this 4 first. So we're going to do the allocation here first. So we're going to allocate the whole of 29 here. Then we delete this. 59 minus 29 is going to give us 30. Then we delete this 59. Then we have supplied the whole of 29 in this row. Now we can delete the remaining value. What is the next list number? Is still 4. Now we're going to allocate 4. We compare the demand and supply correspond to this 4. The supply is what? 47 and the demand is 11. So we supply the least one, which is what? 11. Then we delete this. Then we delete this. Then 47 minus 11 is going to be what? Is going to give us what? 36. So the next thing we are going to do is we supply the whole of 11 here. Now we can delete this remaining value. Now our focus is going to be on these 4 remaining cells. So what is the list number here? The list number is 6. Then we compare the supply and demand correspond to this 6, 36 and 30. So therefore we're going to supply 30 here. We supply 30, then we delete this 30. 36 minus 30, then this place is going to remain 6. So the next list number, we have supplied the whole of 30 here. Now we can delete the remaining element. We delete this 16. Now the next list number is here. We are on these two cells is what? 10. So we compare the supply and demand correspond to this 10. 26 are 30 and 32. So the list number is what? 26. Then we delete this 26. Then 32 minus 26 is going to give us 6. And we delete this 32. So the next one is the last one, which is what? 14. Then we have 6 supply, 6 demand. Then we supply the remaining 6. Then we delete this, we delete this. Is there anyone remaining again? No, we have done. So the next, to get the total cost, we are going to multiply the cost multiplied by what? The allocation value. We allocate value here. So the first one is going to be 0 multiplied by what? 20. Then plus, we allocate value here. 4 multiplied by 29. Then plus, where do we allocate value? We allocate value here. 10 multiplied by 26. Then plus, we allocate value here. 4 multiplied by what? 11. Then plus what? 14 multiplied by 6. Then plus 6 multiplied by 30. So why do we do the allocation again? I think that is all. So the total cost is going to be what? 0 multiplied by 20 is going to give us a 0, plus 4 multiplied by 29 is going to give us what? 116. Then plus 10 multiplied by 26 is going to give us what? 260. Then plus 4 multiplied by 11 is going to give us 44. Then plus what? 14 multiplied by 6 is going to give us what? 84. Then plus 6 multiplied by 30 is going to give us what? 180. When you add all this number together, it's going to give us what? 684 cost. So this is how to find the basic visible solution of unbalanced transportation problem using this cost method. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.